Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. This one will be fair caught. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hands off to the fullback. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. On the run, it's Gibson. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. The Longhorns churn out another first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. The back's got it again, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Moving right through the contact. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And they tack on the extra point. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Just trucks the man. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
2nd down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Dogs will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Running a quarterback sneak here.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
And the Bulldogs are going to keep this drive rolling. Handoff to the right side. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Shaw. And the receivers got it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Will he score here? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Shaw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Inside the 30 now. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. Hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they had been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Shaw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the run, he'll let it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Play action here on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Texas. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that previous play. They'll toss it to the right side. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great toss play for the first down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball to the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a first down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line's where they'll spot it. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Holstein. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
Well, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on third down.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to plow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
3rd down coming up after that running play. On the ground, trying for the 1st down with the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the call is a quarterback sneak.
How about the tall man there getting the 1st down on 4th down and short? Good job and a good call by the offensive coordinator. Hey, when he's got that kind of length, it's pretty easy for him to find a crease and get up into the air and get that 1st down.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's past the marker and still going. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the 1st down. And he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to pass. It's Shaw. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a 4th down conversion with that pass.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. So it's still a 1-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you'd expect another one here to try to bleed the clock. Looking to pass. It's Shaw. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. Third down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the offense just takes a knee here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Official, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.